What's good with y'all? Is Face the Real? But before we begin, it may feel like it, but there's no malice in my intent. That's real. I actually wasn't going to speak on this, but seeing as how I haven't dropped a video in a week, and this is a hot topic, why not? Will wasn't justified. Now, I know I should be on the side of defending his wife because she has alopecia, which is something I didn't know she had. It does seem to be quite the hindrance, but it is not life-ending, and the joke was extremely light-hearted. The thing is, comedians are meant to be comedians. The people forget that during comedy acts, a comedian will look out in the crowd and, react to it. They may even have a conversation that turns into a joke, or they may just roast you. However, majority of the time, unless the comic is extremely bad, then everybody laughs it off and the show continues. So, I don't feel Will was justified, and I personally think charges should be filed. It should never be okay for anybody to walk up and assault anybody, especially on national television. I also hated the fact that celebrities rushed over to comfort Will when he was the aggressor. I hear that Chris is pressing charges, which is a mistake in my opinion. Now, the thing that bothered me was that Will was laughing and having a good time. That is, until his wife wasn't anymore. I'm not here to say people can't get offended, but there's a right and wrong way to do things. Will and Chris have been in the industry together for years and to my knowledge haven't had any tension. Of course, there was a little jab thrown at Jada and Will at the Oscars several years prior, but it was literally something I had to look up and rewatch since it was quick.
Is she on a TV show? Jada boycotting the Oscars is like me boycotting Rihanna's panties. I wasn't invited.
If anything, Will should have had this kind of energy for August since he not only smashed his wife but also did interviews about the situation plus dropped a viral song. Anyway, Will could have easily just approached Chris after the show and expressed how he felt behind the scenes. As a man, the first line of defense should never be offense, especially if you don't have to apply offense in the first place. Situations can be diffused the same way they escalated, which is by words, and I wish Will understood that. Honestly, I hope the best for Will and his family. I think Will was under a lot of pressure due to him having to fall from grace with people since the whole August scandal. It also doesn't help that prior to the scandal, Jada would bring up Tupac more than her own family interviews, and it always rubbed me the wrong way. Oh, Will and his family can bounce back from this, but honestly, I feel like the ship is sank. At this point, we are looking at Will crazy for even staying in this situation, but I won't dwell on that. I also hope that impressionable people that looked up to their relationship realize that open marriages are not the move. You are inviting too much stress and chaos into a section of your life that is supposed to be a direct opposite. This is a prime example of two people who are better off going a separate way since they both look like fools. Just my 2 cents. Peace.